Hello everyone, and thank you guys for watching. Classic Bike Rider here, bringing you a new video. It's Thursday, May 7th, 2020. I'm on a quest to get some stuff that I forgot to get the other day in Walmart, but I got stuff that I needed, some stuff that I didn't need it, but this stuff that I needed and I forgot to get. Hooray. And my new helmet's coming in today, I hope. Walmart says it's out on the truck for delivery. I believe that. This morning Alexa tells me new shipment will arrive today, including helmet. Okay, good. Good for Alexa. If only she could cook, I'll be all set. So I'm testing out. I got the new GoPro case with the built-in space for the microphone adapter. I took in account that I was gonna be switching to a new helmet, so I didn't wanna be putting Velcro on the side of the helmet to put the microphone adapter and be taking it on and off all the time, because the Velcro ended up peeling off. As I learned with this helmet that I got on, the Velcro kept peeling off of the adapter. So this case, the microphone adapter goes right into the case and it stays there until you decide to switch to another case. It also has a space to put external microphone, like a Shure microphone, boom microphone. It has a space for it. I might get one of those. Although I don't do a lot of vlogs when I'm off the bike, only when I'm doing like a tutorial video that I might do one soon. I got me a pair of Google Nest smart thermostat to put in the house, and I'm waiting for the right moment where my wife's not around to do it, because I want to be able to talk in the camera and explain what I'm doing, and not having her interrupt me every 5 seconds for do something stupid. So I'm waiting to do those. The audio from the last video came out great. I have it set on the low option on the GoPro Pro Tunes audio balancer thingy. It's on low, so actually the video, I still heard some peaks with the wind, but I think that's more because this helmet is not well insulated. But it sounds great, the last video. So I hope everybody's doing great. I know that everything is slowly but surely getting back to normal. Yesterday, to my surprise, I saw the Starbucks right by me in Hampton Bays was open, and I heard like an angelic voice from the sky say, "Starbucks, you miss Starbucks, don't you?" But I didn't get any. So I'll probably get some this weekend for me and the kids. They dying to get Starbucks. So yeah, that's the ticket. So being that I'm stuck behind this bus with a lot of wind noise and wind turbulence hitting me in all kinds of directions, I'm gonna cut you off and I'll bring you back in a little bit. So now I'm closer to Riverhead, I figure I'll bring it back. I've been watching YouTube. I subscribe to this guy called Unwrecked. He buy cars from Copart and all the sources and rebuilds them and sells them out. He's from Pennsylvania. And before I got this bike, I mean, I like all kinds of bikes, but I particularly like the full baggers. Okay, like the Going, Yamaha Venture, the Concourse, and this one. And I actually like the, in the early 90s, Honda came out with the Pacific Coast 800, a PC 800 for short. It was a beautiful bike. So, you know, when I was combing the ads on Craigslist for a bike to buy, I kept seeing this from here, from Flanders, a Kawasaki Concourse 14. And I love them bikes. They're like the suit top version of a Ninja. They have the same motor as a Ninja, but the only thing that they tune it differently to be a sport tourer. Comes with the bags and a whole bunch of stuff. So this guy had an FJ9, I think it was, Yamaha sport bike, and he's getting up in age like me. So he decided to trade that bike, his bike. He trades it in for Kawasaki Concourse. What a beautiful bike. Don't get me wrong, I love my ST. I didn't know what I was missing before I had her. This bike is like phenomenal. This bike is phenomenal. Good pickup, a little heavy, but nonetheless, I love it. I love it a lot. So it's a nice day today, a little windy, but it's nice. I think tomorrow is gonna be raining again. It's like Mother Nature is having mood swings. It gets hot and it gets cold. It gets hot and it gets cold. It's rainy and it's sunny. It's sunny and it's rainy. So Mother Nature is going through menopause. So I said in other videos. Mustang. Alright, I'll catch you guys back up in a little bit. So I figure I'll bring you back up. I just saw past an older Kawasaki Concourse without the bags. Looked like a concourse. Let's see if I can catch up to it. I'll doubt that I will, unless I hit that red light somewhere. Don't do that, kids. Well, I guess the other bike is gone. Asshole! What an asshole! Another asshole! I know I should have today, that it was such a nice day out, should have taken get my car on jacks and do the oil change and change the front brakes, but I still got plenty of days for that. That's what the weekend's for, right? So my former boss, the pool guy, sent me an ultimatum. Too bad, because I like the guy. I had fun working with him. It just, the unemployment in the off season wasn't enough to cover for my new house. Thereby I end up getting my job at the electrical place. Little did I know that we was gonna have a pandemic and most business was gonna lay off 50% of the workforce, and I fell on one of those. But they told me, you know, as soon as everything gets back to normal, we're gonna call you back. And even last week, my boss called me, supervisor called me, see how I was doing, and hope soon they'll be able to start calling everybody back. So my pool company boss, sent me an ultimatum saying, he got a letter from the unemployment saying that I filed for unemployment benefits again, and he was required by law to say that I had a job with him. But I didn't, because I wasn't working for him when I filed for the unemployment. So, we'll see what happens, because now if he sends that letter back to the unemployment, one of the reasons that they give you unemployment, and one of the questions that they ask is, do you refuse any job offer during that week that I filed for unemployment? Every week when you go to recertify, they ask you that question. And I said, no, I did not refuse any job offers, because I was told that I was just going to be laid off temporarily and I was going to be called back. So if I go back to work for the pool company, I'm not going to be happy, because I'm working against my will. Being that I'm working only until November, and then November says, see you, don't want to be you. It was all right when the rent money wasn't that much. But now that it is, I need a full-time job. But this Starbucks is not open. So I don't know what to do. I'm expecting any moment now get a letter from the unemployment saying I do not qualify for unemployment anymore because I refused a job offer. Nice redhead. All right. Catch you guys back up in a little bit. Alright, just got some stuff that I needed. This time everything that I got I needed, so I didn't get anything that I didn't need. Ouch. 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 Alright, let's take a nice ride back home. That's weird. That's twice in a row that I park here at Walmart and the bike crank for a few times before it starts. That's very weird. Maybe my bike don't like Walmart. There's people living here and those campers. Even before the outbreak started. The pandemic. That one even has a solar charger connected. That's cool. wonder how they take showers. So I don't know if this view is good or I have to lower it a little bit. We'll find out in the video. Hopefully by the time I get home my helmet will be there. I hope. I can only hope. And if that's the case, if it's there, I already got the Sugru the other day. I started building it. I'm not gonna film it because I already did doing this one. So it's gonna be the same thing, only a different helmet. And my wife already warned me that the kids were gonna come over later today, so they're probably there by now. Make sure you shift this to first before you try to take off. That's twice today. What dumbass am I? What's going on? What's going on in that brain of mine? I am first? Yeah. Feels good. I was sweating in there. I was sweating in the Walmarts. Like my wife would say, Walmart. Oh, funny. Poor thing. She got prescribed these new painkillers. And I guess the doctor prescribed her something for sleep because she hasn't slept good because of the pain that she has. She took the pill last night, like around 10. She finally went to sleep like around 1 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock. This morning she couldn't get up. She got up finally at 10:30. She got up and took a shower. She felt better, but if I would have left her, she would have slept all day. So I told her tonight, take the pill like around 8. So that way it makes you sleepy early. You go to bed early and you wake up nice and refreshed in the morning. Pool is getting clear, but I got an air leak somewhere and a water leak. The water leak was caused by myself. I had to on the pump, the port that goes out to the filter, that thing has a seal, and I guess the seal is worn out. They never replaced it. They put a bunch of silicone in it, and I'm calling myself smart, and I took all the silicone out thinking that wasn't seating properly. That's why it was leaking air, and now it's leaking water. So I bought some silicone to put in it, but the water is getting clearer, and I bought this liquid to clean the inside of the filter. See, the sand filters, unlike cartridge filters, you can't take out and clean, but they do sell this liquid that you put in the skimmer, and it dissolves anything that is clogging the filter, and dissolves it, and you can backwash it out of the filter. So I don't think this filter has been properly cared. It looks like it says 2018. The year that at least the multi-port said 2018. I don't know when the filter was put in there. Probably both at the same time. But I don't think it's been cared for too well, because I know that they were vacuuming the pool through the system. When I opened the pool, I don't know if I mentioned this in my other video, the housing basket was melted and cracked, like it exploded inside. And what do you think all the stuff goes to? Goes into the filter. When the housing basket is compromised, everything gets sucked in through the pump and into the filter. So every time I backwash, I see debris coming out. So I know that the filter is getting cleaner, because the pool is getting clearer. I can see the bottom now in the deep end, which I couldn't see before. Still this white haze in it, and I think that's because of the filter's not working properly. So I ordered this liquid to put in the filter to clean it up on the inside. Because what am I gonna say to my landlord? Oh, the filter's not working. The filter needs to be replaced. She ain't gonna believe me. So hopefully that liquid that I put in, well, I order it today. It says it's coming next week. We'll see what happens. I don't feel like taking everything apart and taking that multi-port apart and looking at the inside of the filter. I could if I want to. I don't see why I couldn't. I just don't want to introduce any more leaks into the system. If it needs to be done, then I tell the landlord to hire a professional to do it, and I'll pay for it. Weird thing is, it just started happening every time I shut it off to do a backwash. The whole thing just sucks air, and it sucks air into the system, and it loses prime, and the whole water goes out into the main drain, through the main drain. Last year they had the main drain valve closed. It looks like was when I opened it, the main drain valve was closed. I opened it. It works. It's working. And I tried closing it, and it still does the same thing. So I don't know. I should have not messed with it. Told my wife. Should have hired someone to do it. But wives think they know better, so I do what she says. Keep her happy. You know what they say? Happy wife, happy life. This brake's working great after I replaced those calipers. is lost. Turn around, go back the other way. Be 4 o'clock, 3:54. So I've been gone for about an hour. Holy come, holy shit! That didn't feel that long. All right, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Any suggestion, you can post them down below. This is Classic Bike Rider signing off. See ya!